As a self-employed teacher, I'm very much in control of my own work, so I choose when I'm working. I can liaise with schools, so I'm working during the daytime, and then that leaves my evenings free for rehearsals, ensemble coaching, and any gigs or performances that might come in. So I find that I can keep that going quite nicely. I think the most difficult thing about being a teacher, certainly a self-employed teacher as I am, is keeping on top of all of your records. So I am organised now, but I did find that quite difficult in the start. So my main things to think about now are contracts, making sure that every pupil or each school has a contract, making sure that my invoices are always up to date, and then keeping my records straight so that I know who's paid me and who hasn't paid. Despite all this careful planning, there are always one or two that slip through and where you have to chase them for fees. And just occasionally, even after several reminders, there will be one who hasn't paid up, and that's where the ISM can help. And I know they've been very successful in chasing unpaid fees in the past. Not always appreciated, and when you try and take your pupil out for a lesson, there'll be some problem, or they're supposed to be in the sports team, or they're supposed to be finishing off their artwork, and there you have to be very careful and very diplomatic about how you deal with the situation. Some pupils will also be a little reluctant to come for their lessons at times, and you have to find a way of encouraging them there and teaching them and providing the lessons so that you fulfilled your side of the bargain. So that can sometimes be challenging. To any students who are just about to start a teaching career, I think I would tell them it is actually much more rewarding than perhaps you would first imagine. It can be an incredibly enjoyable, incredibly satisfying career. There are a few things that I perhaps would have liked to have known a little more about when I started my career. One of them is the public liability insurance, understanding that you need that in schools. You need to be covered in case of the very rare occasion that something might happen, and the ISM can help with that. That comes as part of membership. It's probably advisable to keep on top of your CPD, which is your continuing professional development. As a teacher, you're working with education, so for you yourself to continue your own education is an incredibly valuable thing to do, so I would advise that. When working as a teacher, as your skills develop, you may find that opportunities arise within schools for full-time employment, or at least part-time employment, not just teaching, but helping run a department, helping with the administration, looking after concerts, events, directing larger ensembles. So there are plenty of opportunities out there.